Hey travelers, welcome back to another video. Today, Dears and I are in Minneapolis to check out Minnehaha Falls. In this video, we did the Minnehaha Creek Trail, which is the falls to the beach or Mississippi River. The length of the loop is 1.8 miles with an elevation gain of 167 feet. Average time spent is 41 minutes, but we spent an hour and 17 minutes. I think they have a festival going on tomorrow. The only way down to the falls is by stairs, which has 108 steps, unless you park at the Wobbin picnic area, which has a paved path down, but there are a very limited amount of parking spots. All parking at Minnehaha Falls are paid lots except at the picnic area. It's $1 an hour. Out of the 12 waterfalls in the Twin Cities, Minnehaha Falls is the second tallest waterfall at 53 feet. Above the falls, there is a seafood restaurant that is open during the summer months. The link for their menu is in the description. There is more to do at the falls than just the waterfall. There are multiple gardens including Song of Hiawatha Garden, Longfellow Garden, Minnehaha Falls, Pergola Gardens. There are also statues, John H. Stevens House Museum, Minnehaha Depot, and Longfellow House. The best times to visit the falls is March to October, since the falls is closed during the winter months. Dogs are welcome but must be on leash. Let me know in the comments what your thoughts are on this location. If you've been here, how was your experience? Would you recommend this location to others? And if you have not been here, would you like to explore this park? Also, please subscribe if you'd like to see more videos like this one. fear not. Just because this trail is so closed does not mean the other one is. Even though this is my favorite side. It's all the little boardwalks. Oh. Darius.
Damn it.
We've had so much rain. Well, I guess people are still on it, but I've been on that trail while it's closed, and
people on there.
I know, but there's gonna be a part where we have to turn around because it'll be underwater. I'm just upset because on that trail is where my favorite flower is. This is the easy trail, but not the fun one. I mean, if that trail is not flooded, we'll take it on the way back. I just don't want to turn around if it is. Minnehaha Falls was founded in 1849 and has 170 acres of land. The falls was a popular tourist attraction by the Grand Rounds National Scenic Byway and a Upper Mississippi River steamboat tour in the 1800s. Minnehaha's name came from the Dakota language meaning water falling. The falls were an important place to the Dakota people. They would gather at the falls as a peaceful place. Oh, this is cool.
Well,
Oh, this is really cool. I like this.
oh yeah, this doesn't cry out or movie.
This is so cool. I'm obsessed. Oh, this is so cool. Careful there, it's muddy. Yeah, it's completely gone. So freaking cool. Henry Longfellow never visited Minnehaha Falls, but wrote a poem about the falls called The Song of Hathaway. Because of this poem, the falls was well known around the world and spiked its popularity. Minnehaha was once a home to a grist mill below the falls in the 1850s, but due to the unpredictable water flow, the mill is mostly out of business. There was no other mills built at the falls. We made it to the beach. If we can see it, I'll show you, but there's a dam down here. I don't know if people will see it really well. So I don't know how flooded the Mississippi River is. I would love to get some friends and just have a campfire down here. There's so many fire pits. It'd be so pretty. Oh, perfect, you can see it. So, there's the dam. Ooh, the bridge intact? 1 year, came here, and the bridge was that's up here was completely wiped out. So pretty. But yeah, alright, just people fishing. This is it, really. So if we can't go on the other side, let's turn around and head back. Minneapolis purchased 173 acres around the waterfall for $100,000, now equaling around $3 million, to become a state park in 1889. Horace Cleveland, a landscape architect, wanted to leave the falls and creek in their natural state by adding stairs, hiking paths, and bridges. Minnehaha Falls was once home to a zoo from 1892 to 1907. In 2011, Minnehaha Falls was visited by more people than any park in the Twin Cities except for Como Park. Annually, Minnehaha Falls is visited by 850,000 people a year and is the most photographed park in Minnesota. Minnehaha Falls is undergoing a renovation. There's a link in the description with a video that shows how much damage Minnehaha Falls has accumulated over the years. The project plan will be announced in July of 2024, and construction will most likely start in 2025. This project is to repair the stairs that have been closed off for a few years and to fix the boardwalk. In July, I'll post a renovation plan in the description if it is public, but if not, I'll make a note in the description about more information of the renovation when it becomes public. If you'd like to see the pictures that did not make it into the video, check out my Flickr and Instagram. Both links are in the description. They have a drone. Luckies. I want a drone. If you'd like to know more about our experience from this location and know what else to do in the area or see my socials, check out the description. Plus links where I got all my information will be there too. This is the end of today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed our... Okay, stabilizer, can you please stop freaking out? This is the end of today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed our little trip to Minnehaha Falls. With that, we will see you guys next Wednesday at 5 p.m. Central.